This is basically the one here on the left hand side, your before. This one here now is your after. Okay,
Yeah.
you can see on this one here on your left as you're looking, that ball bit towards that right foot. Okay,
yeah.
a bit too far back. Okay, as a result of that, now when you swing, again, backswing wise really good. I mean, you actually turn there now over the ball there where the ball position was, so your body's in a really good position.
Yeah.
But as you come back now, because that ball kind of just feels right of your centre as you're looking down,
Yeah.
as you come back to the golf ball now, everything hangs back, the right foot doesn't really move at all. Again, good twist through, but most of the weight now is finishing kind of fixed on this back foot,
Right.
doing that, which
Yeah.
as we said, creates pull shots to the left because you're swinging kind of towards like 11 o'clock on a clock face rather than toward the target. Okay. Of course, slice with the driver when you haven't got as much loft in your hands and the ball's going to spin off to the right there, and also in the ground behind the ball, which in turn then you might move the ball further back as a result. Okay.
Yeah.
So by putting the ball now, you can see on this right hand one further forward. Okay. What we're looking for now, when you get to the top of the backswing here, okay, then you can almost just start seeing yourself moving. You see your left, or the logo on your left short, the left leg there, sort of moving towards that left foot.
Yeah.
There's a shift now to that left side. Yeah. So you're moving now. When you shot the golf ball, you're more on top of it, and now we can see the right leg coming through.
Yeah.
Then the right foot just starts engaging and following with that. So your hips have moved. Your hips are moving, and your lower half is following it. And then you finish now. Well, very very good finish position on the left hand side there. So when you finish that swing there now, everything's down through there. Where if we draw a line there, that's where you are. And that move where your elbow is here to kind of there, I guess.
Yeah.
That's almost how far back the ball was before.
Yeah.
So you were just kind of hitting the ball back here. So what it was, you had kind of two wrongs making a right.
Yeah.
When it clicked and it was right, you break 100. When it doesn't quite click, you don't break 100.
Yeah.
And that's why I said the way you hit the golf ball, okay, you're in a 7-iron there and a longer club, you're 6 and 5-iron. Long enough, straight enough, and good enough to break. I wouldn't say break 90 yet, but not, I mean, we'll put it this way. If I play, guys, I said to him, to Mike, if I hit the ball as far as him at the time, I could have broken the score he was trying to aim for. He's a bit long hitter and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I went on the golf course and we had a game of golf and I hit the ball as far as you, so whatever club you tee off with, and your drive, I guess, can go sort of 150-ish plus. If I drive that at 7-iron, like 130, 120, what it may be, and I play golf, hitting the ball to there, I could break 90, but that's just a scoring ability and I get a bit more short game kind of thing of putting. Okay? So you have the potential, shall we say, to break 90, easily break 100. It's just making sure we get more consistent with it. The problem is if your game's relying on 2 or 3 wrongs making a right, when it is right, thumbs up, game's easy, and you're breaking 100 as you said. When it isn't right, it's 103, 105, and you're on that cusp of going under pressure, and do you keep scoring your head when you're playing, or do you try and ignore it as best you can? It's on your watch, is it? So you can't hide from it, can you? So if you're playing and you're coming down 15, 16, and you think, okay, I'm like 24, 25 apart, I've got a good chance of breaking 100. Suddenly now the pressure's going to start increasing. You're going to feel it a little bit. If your game is reliant on 3 wrongs making a right and therefore good timing, when you're under pressure and you're a bit stiff and a bit tense, the timing's gone, isn't it? So you duff it, and then you duff it, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Okay? So we can get yourself in a position where the swing and the body are working more effectively, getting that movement onto that left side. I would practice at home as best you can, that twisting, if you do that as much as you can, just an oblique twist from a sort of standing position there, okay? Once that hip comes used to moving better and the foot rolling this way, not sort of pivoting and spinning backwards. If you find yourself doing the splits after about 10 or 15 moves, you're doing it wrong, okay? We can then get yourself into that full left-sided position here, and the ball then's going to be in a better position. As we said, for you to have a checkpoint at address, which I think we said was when you look down visually, it's kind of your watch there. If I clear this out here, if we look down kind of from your left, your right eye, that's where the watch was on your left heel, yeah? But if we then went down from your other eye and went down through your watch, come here, and went down through your watch there now, different position. Your dominant eye just makes it look different as you go back and forth, you see. So it takes a bit of practice, obviously, but once you understand where that ball needs to be, you can move better. I think shots will be more and more consistent. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent, good.